Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, hopefully, all of you got the message that we are doing Yoga Nidra today. If you didn't, it's okay. So, prepare your space. You're going to want to be as comfortable as possible. So, you can lie down on a bed or on a soft mat or blanket. And ideally, you have your knees supported and you have something soft under your head. And have a blanket on you or nearby. Most people chill down, they cool down during Yoga Nidra as your nervous system relaxes. So just get really comfortable. You might want to have a t-shirt or an eye patch or something over your eyes. And the traditional posture for Yoga Nidra is to be lying down in corpse pose with your hands facing upwards, with your palms facing upwards. And but ultimately, the most important thing about Yoga Nidra is that you're comfortable. And Yoga Nidra is a practice of deep relaxation. It literally means yogic sleep. And it's very, very effective for stress and for medical conditions that are exacerbated or caused by stress, which is pretty much almost all the medical conditions that I know of. And so, yeah, this is really about nurturing and caring for yourself today. Yoga Nidra is such a perfect practice for these times because most of us have way too much cortisol and adrenaline running through us, some more than others, but this really lowers the stress response. It lowers that fight, flight, or freeze response in your body. And so I've had clients recently and in the past that were really struggling with anxiety, and the only intervention we did was having them do Yoga Nidra every day. I've had a lot of people struggle with fatigue over the years, and again, only intervention we would do Yoga Nidra every day. So if you like this Yoga Nidra, you can go online at the Monona Terrace and listen to it again. There's another one, I believe, from June 10th or right thereabouts. So you could use that one. There's a lot of guided Yoga Nidra on YouTube and on Insight Timer, which is a free app. There are other good apps. That's just the one that I use and know about best. And so, yeah, I would encourage you to make this a regular practice. It's a very, very useful practice. And if you're somebody who it's very hard to sit still, or your mind gets really, really busy during meditation, or you're going through a very anxious or depressive time, Yoga Nidra can be a really nice alternative to meditation. And it has all the same benefits, and possibly, I don't know if they've been compared head to head, but I think Yoga Nidra for me has really resulted in a reduction in anxiety and improved sleep. A lot of people will use it for sleep as well. The idea is not necessarily to fall asleep, although that may happen if you're sleep deprived, and don't worry about it. You'll go in and out of consciousness. Yoga Nidra is sort of the state of consciousness between waking and sleeping, kind of like drifting in and out in a way. And if you know you're somebody who falls asleep and you don't want to fall asleep, you can bend your arm at a 90-degree angle and when you're laying down, and point your fingers towards the ceiling. And then if your arm starts to fall, that'll wake you up. But don't get too concerned about falling asleep. You know, a lot of people will say that the subconscious mind is receiving what it needs to receive, even if you do fall asleep during yoga nidra. So, enough chattering by me. Get comfy. Um, and again, just like all the other meditations, I would encourage you to either close your eyes or um, stare at something neutral rather than the computer screen. Particularly during yoga nidra, if you feel safe, I would close your eyes, because it really is about relaxation and allowing yourself to just drift and not have to try. So this is a yoga nidra for compassion, and I want to give credit to the man, Scott Moore, who created this script. So get very comfortable, shift around if you need to. Ideally, we're not going to be moving during yoga nidra, but if you notice you're uncomfortable, please move. If you're not comfortable on your back with your palms up, then shift the position of your hands. You can always put one on your heart, one on your stomach, or you can lay on your side. You can really do, and if you can't lay down, sitting up in an armchair, you know, it's just best to have the body as supported as you can, so you don't have to try real hard to, you know, you're not having to tense your muscles for any reason. That's the ideal. All right, so let's begin. Welcome to Yoga Nidra for Compassion. This meditation is designed to help you access the deep compassion that already exists within you. As you come to know your true self through the layered awareness practice of Yoga Nidra, you'll also see yourself as sharing the same source as everyone around you, and you will experience yourself and all of humanity as a beautiful, loving expression of the divine. Extroverts are people who get charged up by being around lots of people. Introverts are people who often feel depleted when they're around a lot of people. Neither type is good or bad, but if you find yourself being depleted by being around people, this meditation may help you not feel so overwhelmed by others and may help you appreciate them more, even if that means at a distance. And during these times, of course, it is usually at a distance. You may be an extrovert, but nonetheless constantly skeptical or feel negative towards others. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, this meditation style will help you feel more love and compassion towards others. Scientific studies have shown that by practicing only 7 hours of compassion meditation, so 7 hours total, not in one sitting, also known as loving kindness meditation, your positive feelings towards others and self increases dramatically. So it's pretty amazing. Just 7 hours of a practice, and scientific studies show a difference in how you feel about others and yourself. These feelings even persist outside the meditation. If you tend to be skeptical or negative towards others, you will begin to more readily see the good in all people around you, and you'll feel love and compassion in your heart more regularly as a result. I therefore invite you to do this Yoga Nidra for compassion regularly. I would even invite you to challenge yourself to commit to doing it 14 times. It'll be about a 30 to 45-minute practice. So if you do it 14 times, you'll get at least 7 hours of compassion practice in. And I encourage you to notice, does this change how you see others, how you see yourself? I suspect it will really change your life for the positive, which is why I wanted to share the practice with you today. Lastly, this is a great meditation to do regularly, especially if you tend to be annoyed by other people, or if you live in a crowded city or area where the hustle and bustle of life naturally makes tension between people. Whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, naturally, generally loving, or skeptical or mistrusting towards others, this meditation will help you feel even greater compassion for yourself and others. So lie down if you're not now and get comfortable. Release any tension you might be feeling in this moment with a big breath in through the nose and send it out the mouth with a sigh. Take another big breath in your nose and out your mouth, allowing there to be an audible sigh. To prepare for our Yoga Nidra for compassion practice, we're going to do a breathing practice that involves a visualization and some gentle energy work. I invite you to begin doing Ujjai breathing. This is also called whisper breath, and I've called it Darth Vader breath before too. You do this by breathing deeply in and out of your nose, a little bit longer on the exhale than on the inhale. To help elongate your breath, slightly constrict the airflow moving in and out so you can hear a whisper in the back of your throat. Avoid constricting the breath so much that you find it hard to breathe. If you find it difficult, simply maintain deep nostril breathing, emphasizing the exhales. While you're doing Ujjai breathing, remember to keep your jaw soft and comfortable. And whether or not you arrive at the whisper part, it doesn't matter. Just maintain the deep, slow breath. Now allow yourself to focus entirely on the breath. Give yourself 10 to 20 breath cycles of this Ujjai breathing or whisper breath, or at least breathing slowly in and out of the nostrils with an emphasis on extending the length of the exhale. Allow yourself to focus entirely on your breath. As you are breathing, I invite you to relax and visualize a white light ascending your spine on the inhale, all the way from your tailbone up to the crown of your head. As you exhale, this white light travels down the front of your spine from the crown of the head to the tip of your tailbone again. With this inhale, a white light travels up your spine to your crown, makes a loop, and comes back down the front of your spine on the exhale. You're merely tracing this white light in your awareness as it moves up on the inhale and down on your exhale. Become as relaxed as possible as you simply visualize this white light moving up your spine on the inhale and down the front of your spine on the exhale. Up the back, down the front. Now continue this breathing practice and visualization. But now as you inhale and the light passes the back side of your heart, the light around your heart, as well as your heart itself, is enlarging. Similarly, as the light comes down the front of your spine, As it passes by your heart, both the light and your heart enlarge. Each time it passes, the light around your heart and your heart itself get bigger and bigger. It's getting brighter and brighter. Continue this practice for another 10 to 20 more rounds. The light around your heart and your heart itself is getting brighter and brighter with every pass of your breath. Now allow the light to rest at your heart. Simply focus on your heart right now. As you inhale and exhale, see the light expanding simultaneously forward and backward out of your heart. The light is expanding from your heart both in front of you and behind you. The white light at your heart is getting bigger and brighter with every breath, and also expanding both forward and backward from your heart. This bright light is expanding from your heart in all directions. In this moment, there's nothing you need to do or say. You are just tapped into the resource of your heart. Open up and expand to what is possible in your heart by thinking of something or someone that you truly love. This heart source never diminishes. It's a resource that's always there. In truth, it is your essence. Now we're going to allow this expansiveness to carry us into our Yoga Nidra practice. You can relax your breathing to be natural and normal. However, just feel any energy that the breathing practice may have created in your awareness. I invite you to relax even more as we prepare to move in toward Yoga Nidra practice. Close your eyes if they are not already, if that feels comfortable. Whatever may arise during your practice, I invite you to simply be aware without any judgment about it. If judgment arises, notice that and let it go. Your job is simply to welcome, recognize, and witness whatever may arise, whether that's spontaneously or by my suggestion. Whatever you happen to be aware of, simply welcome it, recognize it, and witness it. That's it. Remember that nothing is good or bad. A sankalpa is the seed of intention, which is a statement of truth that is positive, specific, and present, and which you can repeat in your head to place it upon the sacred altar of your heart. Using a sankalpa leverages the power to your Yoga Nidra practice through layered awareness to help you manifest whatever you need in your life. It does this because Yoga Nidra helps you experience yourself as the part of you that is all powerful, needs nothing, and knows everything. Therefore, from a place of pure presence, you can manifest wonderful changes in your life. Your sankalpa is a positive statement of truth that works best when it is stated as positive, present, and specific. You may create your own sankalpa, or I would invite you to repeat this sankalpa in your head several times. So you can choose. Use the following sankalpa or create your own. The one that I'm suggesting is love is all there is. Again, love is all there is. Now, if you choose to create your own sankalpa, make your own positive statement of truth, perhaps using an I am statement or reflecting where you are in relationship to where you would like to be in a way that is both optimistic and realistic, such as one of the following statements. I am on the road to, I have everything inside of me for, or the universe wants to bless me with. By repeating your sankalpa, either love is all there is or your own sankalpa, you are planting a seed that will grow and bloom in the generative garden of your heart. I invite you to repeat your sankalpa or the sankalpa, love is all there is, 3 times now inwardly. Through this Yoga Nidra practice, I invite you to open yourself to the possibility of your own divine love and to the abiding compassion for yourself and all of humanity. Truly, to love yourself is to love the world. To love the world is to love yourself. Now, I invite you to establish a place in your heart that for you is a sanctuary, a place you love to be. This could be a place that you can imagine or remember, or the place you are feeling in this moment. Remember a person or a thing that you love deeply. Remember or imagine a time, a place, or a situation where you felt abundant love for this person or thing or animal. It could be a time when you felt love for another person, like a parent, a child, or a friend, or perhaps a time when you felt love for an animal or a pet. Maybe you felt love for an idea, an object, or a place. Remember or imagine a scene where you felt abundant love. Now I invite you to begin to fill in the details of this moment by using your senses. Not as if it's a scene you remember, but something you are experiencing right now. In your awareness, bring the scene alive in this moment by seeing the shapes, colors, and objects in this scene where you feel abundant love. What does the person, place, or thing you love look like? Hear the sounds of this scene in your ears in this moment. Smell whatever scent is in the air in this scene of abundant love. Notice any tastes. What does your skin feel? What are the sensations, the textures, the temperature in this scene? Now, all the emotion of abundant love settles in your heart. Simply notice the way it feels. Welcome it. Recognize it as an emotion or an energy or a sensation, and merely be the witness to all of those things. Through the course of our Yoga Nidra practice, you will become aware of many different things. All of them will help to reveal your unchanging awareness itself. It's the unchanging awareness that will open your heart to deeper and deeper compassion. I invite you to be awareness, experiencing itself in the form of love and compassion. Feel yourself as love and compassion. You are awareness itself, experiencing yourself as love and compassion through the sensations of your body. Even if it doesn't quite make sense to you, don't worry about it. Take this on as an experiment, and I want you to feel yourself as love in the feeling sense of your face, your eyebrows, and your forehead, and your cheekbones, and your lips. Your entire face is glowing with a feeling of love. Allow your entire face to feel the same glow as love. What does your face feel like in this state of love? Do you feel a smile? Do you sense little kisses on your face? Do you feel tears of joy? Does it simply feel warm and happy? Now feel the sensation of your scalp and the back of your head. Allow your head to reflect any attribute of love. Feel love as a sensation in your scalp. You are awareness itself, experiencing itself in the form of love as it manifests as head, as face, as scalp. Feel the sensation of love and compassion, and feel it resonate as sensation of your head. Perhaps if you are tuned into energy, you can feel the energy of love or compassion in your head. Now sense the sensation of love and compassion move through your neck and throat, across your cheek, across your collarbones, down into your arms and into your fingertips. And just be present to the feeling, the sensation of arms. Be aware of the love flowing through your body. Be awareness itself, experiencing itself as sensation of arms, manifesting as love. Your arms are a wonderful symbol of love with what they can embrace, how they show their love with work. Now feel your chest and notice perhaps if you can feel any resonant feelings of the breath and energy work we did earlier. Welcome, recognize, and witness whatever you are aware of as you bring your attention to the sensation in your chest. Now feel the sensation of love and compassion as it moves into your back, shoulder blades, and spine. Allow this feeling to move into your belly. Allow yourself the awareness to feel your entire trunk as sensation manifesting itself as compassion, as love. Now feel your entire upper half from hip bones to head, front and back, all the way to your fingertips, and fill your entire upper half as sensation, filling up with the sensation of love and compassion. You are awareness itself, experiencing itself as sensation and body, a manifestation of love. Your body exists as a love note from and to the universe. Be aware of any changes. You may be aware of this in one moment and aware of that in the next. But what all these things reveal is awareness itself. Be awareness, experiencing itself as love, as compassion, and as physical sensation. Now feel the sensation of your pelvis and your hips. Feel the sensation of your legs and rest on the energy in your pelvis and your legs. Feel the sensation of their groundedness, their sturdiness. Trace their sensation down through your leg bones, through your knees, through calves and ankles, and all the way to your toes. And feel your whole body now relaxed. Welcoming the sensation of your body, recognizing it merely as a sensation, recognizing it as a manifestation of love and compassion itself. You are a love note from the universe to the universe. You are awareness itself, experiencing itself as all these things. What you are aware of changes, and this reveals your unchanging awareness. Be the unchanging awareness. As unchanging awareness, return to the energy that you cultivated in your heart as you began your practice with our breathing exercise. Remember that bright white light extending from your heart. Notice how that feels in this moment. Maybe there's a lingering sensation of energy. Perhaps it's changed. Maybe that energy evokes a color. Maybe words come into your mind. Welcome whatever feels in your heart space in this moment. However energy feels in this moment in your entire being, welcome it as energy, recognize it as energy, and simply be the witness to the energy in your heart. Keep your breath natural and easy, and yet with every breath, feel this energy in your heart. Continue to allow your heart energy to expand even bigger than the confines of your body, yet never diminishing. This heart energy is expanding brighter and brighter, yet never diminishing. This heart energy is your birthright and your gift to the world. This energy is always there inside of you and outside of you. Now, sometimes doubt or the shadow element wants to make an appearance when we do this kind of work. And if that happens, great. Whatever arises in this moment, simply welcome it, recognize it for what it is, and practice merely being the witness of it. What are you aware of in your mind in this moment? I invite you to repeat the Sankalpa, love is all there is, unless you have your own Sankalpa that you are working with. Repeat it again in your mind. Love is all there is. For a moment, remember your sanctuary, this place of love with all those sights and smells, the sounds and tastes, the feeling, that moment when you felt that abundance of love. Bring that to mind again and experience it with our current senses. Invite that feeling of compassion and love to move into that big ball of light you've created through your Yoga Nidra practice. From this place of deepened awareness, we are going to insert a little bit of loving kindness in this moment. Rest at the place of your heart and bring to mind someone whom you feel an honest love for today. Who is somebody that you really love? Allow the vision of this person to rest on the altar of your heart. See their face. Maybe notice the sense of the texture of their skin, the sound of their voice. And as you allow the image and the feeling of this person to rest on the altar of your heart, I want you to repeat these words in your mind, speaking to your beloved in front of you. And your beloved may be a partner or a child or an animal or a tree. Repeat these words in your mind, directed at your beloved. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be full of ease. May your life be full of ease. May you truly experience the divine within you. For a moment, simply rest with the image of that person in your heart, basking, steeping in this compassion, this loving kindness. Now, on the altar of your heart, envision a friend or an acquaintance, someone whom you respect and like, and might even love this person a little bit. Put this person on the altar of your heart, and in your mind, repeat these words. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May your life be full of ease. May you experience the divine within you. Allow the image of this person to rest and bask in that bright white light on the glowing altar of your heart. In this moment, place on the altar of your heart the image of someone that you may see regularly, but whom you don't know all that well. Somebody you see regularly, somebody at work or somebody at a store, but someone you don't know all that well, and offer them these words. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May your life be full of ease. May you experience the divine within you. Allow this person to rest on the altar of your heart in that pure white light, that expansive compassion. Now, in this moment, bring to mind somebody who slightly annoys you. Is there anybody maybe who just gets under your skin a little bit? Who is somebody who slightly annoys you? Place them on the altar of your heart and in your mind repeat these words. You do not have to force yourself to feel anything in particular, just repeat the words. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May your life be full of ease. May you experience the divine within you. Allow this person to rest in that bright white light in the altar of your heart. Now, only if it feels safe, you may choose to bring to mind someone with whom you've had difficulty, perhaps in strong words or lingering negative emotions. You do not have to force yourself to feel anything. Just simply do the visualization and repeat the phrases. Imagine bringing them into that bright white light. Place them on the impenetrable altar of your heart, the place that never diminishes, that has only one capacity, which is to love. And even if this may feel difficult, repeat this in your mind. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May your life be full of ease. May you experience the divine within you. Allow them to experience that bright white light, that force that has no rival, that love and compassion. Now, place the image of yourself on this altar and repeat, may I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May my life be full of ease. May I experience the divine within me. And allow your own image to rest in the bright white light of your heart. In this moment, experience yourself as awareness itself. You are made of love. Now you are experiencing yourself as awareness in the form of love for humanity. See every person in the world as an innocent child. See every person the way their mother hopefully saw them when they were born, the most beautiful and the most important person in the world. And in the case that their mother's love was not available to them, then we, as a collective and compassionate heart, have the privilege to surround each person with our collective love, to remind them that we all come from love, and that what each and every person is love. In your mind, see everyone in the world as the innocent child they were and are within. See them the way their mother hopefully saw them when they were born, the most beautiful and important person in the world. And in the case that their mother's love was not available to them, then you and I, as a collective and compassionate heart, are surrounding them with our collective love to remind them where they come from. We all come from love. In this moment, I want you to feel love's energy again. Notice how that feels in your body. Bring your awareness to the sensation of the physicality of your body your feet and your hands, the groundedness of your pelvis, perhaps a resonant feeling in your heart. Feel how your body may be relaxed through our Yoga Nidra practice. In this moment, remember your sanctuary, that scene with all of your senses where you felt that abundance of love. In this moment, repeat your sankalpa 3 times to yourself, either your own sankalpa or the phrase, love is all there is. Now we're going to complete our Yoga Nidra practice in a moment. And through your deepening awareness that you've done in Yoga Nidra today, you've opened up to experience yourself as awareness in the form of love and compassion. As such, you'll benefit all those you come into contact with today. Everyone you held in your loving kindness blessing, including yourself, will benefit from the work that you've done. People will naturally feel drawn to you because of this practice. Your brightness will shine more clearly. Your heart will sing, and you'll begin to see the best in people more regularly. Before we finish this practice, I invite you to practice seeing everyone you pass on the street the way that their mother hopefully saw them when they were born. If that feels too difficult, maybe simply practicing something nice or beautiful about every person you pass. As I count down from 5, that will signal the end of our Yoga Nidra practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Start by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe pulling your knees to your chest and rocking gently back and forth, if that feels good. Moving your head from side to side. And eventually, with no rush, rolling onto one side and lying there, curled up, feeling the blessings of this practice. You can stay lying there and rest if you have time. It's about 10 to 1 right now. It's 12:50. If you need to carry on with your day, you can push up into a seated position. Go slowly though. You've been in an altered state of consciousness. So go very slowly and make sure you're grounded. Have a sip of water. Feel your feet on the ground. Be fully connected to your body, especially before driving or getting on a bike. Be gentle and slow with yourself. I'm just going to take a moment to dedicate our practice today. May the fruits and blessings that we've generated here today through this Yoga Nidra practice, may they spread outwards in all directions to all beings, all animals and plants, minerals. May these blessings spread outwards in all directions and help to end the suffering of all beings everywhere. Thank you for bringing your energy to the collective energy of this very sacred circle. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to practice with each one of you. It's bringing so much joy into my life. So thank you. I'm going to go to the questions. If anybody has any questions, you're all very welcome. You're welcome, Helen. If you have time, going straight into a meditation practice after a Yoga Nidra practice can be very ideal because the mind is usually pretty calm and pretty slow. So you may notice that your ability to rest in awareness, your ability to be awareness right now is greatly enhanced. So if you can practice meditation for 5 or 10 minutes, I would really recommend doing that. Yes, Carol, it will continue in fall. We're gonna do this every week for the rest of the year. If you've been sleep deprived or stressed, you may want to just lay down and take a little nap. It could be a lovely thing to do after Yoga Nidra as well. We're in this time of a great pause. So we're all learning how to be more still and move more slowly. And Yoga Nidra can be a great way to practice that. So I invite you, as I said at the beginning, to practice this as often as you can. If you can find a time to do Yoga Nidra almost every day, I promise you it will drastically change your experience of the world and of yourself. It's quite startling how much it will shift. You're so welcome to everyone. Anna, I'm glad to hear that today's practice was really relevant. I chose today's compassion practice because I feel like there's so much energy in the world right now that needs healing. And I really believe that the way to do that is by learning to see past our differences, whether they're political or ethnic or cultural or color. I really think that when we can learn that while we all have very different backgrounds, inside we're each the same and we experience the same emotions. We all have hardships, we all have joy. And I really think that we're moving in the direction as a culture, as a world of non-dualism, where we're moving into a place where it's not so clear right and wrong anymore. It's not black and white. the more we can love even the people that we disagree with, or even strongly, strongly disagree with. That's just going to raise the vibration of the whole planet. Practicing tolerance and patience and love. Luciana, can you repeat Sankalpa? Yeah, I can spell it for you. It's Sankalpa. Sankalpa. Just means deep intention or deepest longing.